A lot of the questions were like, do I recommend it over Left 4 Dead? I definitely do. I think Back 4 Blood is one of the biggest and best zombie games that we've had. Um, it's super fun. You know, there's 4 player co-op, so you could do campaigns with your friends and all that stuff. And you get to unlock characters after the first act. I'm not gonna spoil too much stuff for you guys, and pretty much the only downside in my opinion is that there's only about, I want to say, maybe 20 levels. So that's one thing. You could literally beat the game in like a week, but I'm hoping that's the thing that is the downside for me. That's the bummer, that I'm hoping that they do come out with DLCs pretty soon. Um, and that is repetitive, but every stage is never the same. That's another cool thing. And that's as far as like weapons and stuff like that. So it kind of does keep it a little bit interesting. And then there's also another versus mode called Swarms, to where one team is the zombies and one team is the people. And you guys switch on and off. Kind of like a, what is that one Call of Duty, like Search and Destroy in Call of Duty? It's pretty much like that. So whoever kills the last person wins. There's no bomb that you set, and then the timer goes off. You just have to pretty much try to kill the other team before their time limit. So it's pretty cool. So they do keep it interesting. But in my opinion, that is the only downside. I wish there was more levels that they put into the game. Because like I said, I literally finished it in like, I want to say a week, if not earlier. But it's a super fun game. And it's cross-play, so you can play it with your friends on Xbox, PlayStation, this and that. But one thing that they did, well, whoever made this game, I don't know what company it is, but whoever made it, they put pretty much 3 levels. There's recruit, there's veterinarian, to where that means like you know what you're doing, you're pretty good at first person shooter stuff like that. And then there's nightmares, which you have to literally be a freaking beast to beat, and have a good team. If you don't have a good team, then you might as well just do it on single player with the bots. If you don't have friends or anything like that, you don't have to worry about that. You know how some games, they pretty much, if you don't have friends, then you got to do it solo. It's not like that. Crossplay will, hook you up with anybody who's queuing up solo as well, and they could join you, and you could join other people, which is pretty awesome. But like I said, if you don't like playing with other people and just want to do the campaign by yourself, experience it by yourself, then you can do that as well, and just play with the bots, which in veterinarian, the bots are they're amazing. They're better than some people, which is pretty sad. I've had one guy come up in the lobby when our bot was doing really, really good. It was me and 2 other dudes, and we had a really, really solid team. And we had another guy join, and the dude, he started attacking me. He downed me. That's the thing on the recruit. That's another thing that the developer did, to where on recruit there's friendly fire on, and veterinarian and nightmare, friendly fire is off. So if you shoot your teammate, then you hurt them, and you could do damage if you don't watch yourself. That's why it's in nightmare and veterinarian, this team based. Back to what I was saying. The guy came up. Now that you guys know this, so it's gonna make more sense. So he joined our lobby midway in the game, started attacking me because I was like, we want our bot back, because the guy was already playing dumb, right? So I was just joking around saying, we want our bot back, bro, and blah blah blah, and he probably got pissed off or whatever and started attacking me. So he downed me, and then he goes after the other guy, and so I had my mic muted, so I turned it on, and I was like, yo, he downed me. And then the other guy, he started attacking the other guy, and that's when the guy had his back turned already. He was going through a ammo crate box. And so that happened. He downed the other guy, and I was like, oh my gosh. But the other guy, our third guy, our last and third guy, he shot him and killed him, and then he left the game. The guy left the game, so the guy was being a douchebag, just because he sucked. But you know, it is what it is. So that can be one reason why you do want to do solo, because you will meet people like that are just absolutely stupid. Kids that are just stupid, or that play stupid, or just ruin it. You don't want anybody ruining it, you know, your first time playing. So, you know, keep that in mind. But with the last two, on recruit, it's not too tough. Veterinarian is not too hard if you're decent at first person shooters. And you have a good team. The only thing on Nightmare, you have to have a good team. You have to have, there's I forgot what they're called, but they're cards, and it pretty much gives you like a stack up, because you'll have other cards against you when you're in higher levels. Pretty much like armored zombies, fire zombies, stuff like that. Those cards will play in Nightmare, so those zombies spawn. And so it gets hard. It gets harder, especially in Nightmare. Like on the second level is like already armored police, zombies, and stuff like that. So it gets pretty crazy on Nightmare. So you're gonna need really, really good cards to spawn to have before you even get in Nightmare and even try it out. But besides that, it's a pretty fun game. I hope I covered all of you guys' questions. You guys are just blowing me up on TikTok right now, and it's crazy how many views my video's getting. But thank you guys, and until next time.
Stun gun.
Hear that?